Hello everyone, welcome back. So in today's video we're going to learn about how you can take input using form input elements. Meaning HTML provides various form elements like text box, checkbox, radio, list box, text area, range, number, date, email. So JavaScript can accept input from various form element and we can use that in our page. So let's see how we can take input from user using form elements. Open your VS Code and set up your basic HTML structure, and let's take a input type text, name. We don't have to use a name, so we can just delete this, and we can use ID. Let's say fruit names, and now we can take a button. The button we can take add to list. So what we are creating here is we're going to make a input text in which we're gonna enter our fruits name and we're gonna add it to our list. So let's see how it is looking in our browser. Refresh. So this is how it is. So we're gonna enter anything here and we're gonna click on add to list. So we want to see this list in this area. Okay, so how you can do that? We have to give some more elements so we can see the result using inner HTML. So we can take a div in which we can take a ID we can say like warning, and we can give another p tag to show our message. So now what we want to do is when somebody click on this button, so we can create a event using on click, and we can give a function name here. So we can say add fruits. So now we can create this function using function keyword in our script tag, and function we want to create this function add fruits, and we can, so what we want to do is when user enter something, so and we can click on add to list, so we have to grab the value whatever the user gonna put here. We're gonna grab that value and we're gonna show it right here with the message. So that's what we're trying to do. So when user enter something, we have to grab that value and we want to show that value right here. So let's see how we can do it. So first we're gonna do is document dot get element by ID. So which element we want to get, which is inside of input, right? So we get element by ID, and we have fruits names, that's the ID, and in the input we have a value. So what value user gonna put, we gonna grab that, so value, and now we get the value, but now we have to store it. So we can give a variable list of fruits. Okay, so now we can have this list, and we're gonna store this in a variable in list of fruits. So now we can perform our action using this variable. So in this scenario we have few options, like we can have few condition. Sometime user not gonna enter anything and simply user going to click on add to list. So but we want him to enter the name for sure, so we can show him some kind of warning right here. To do that, we can simply write a message inside of this div. So let's get this element. So we can say if list of fruits is empty, right? So what we want to do is we want to show a message inside of division. Okay, so we have to get that division element. So we can get that by using document dot get element by id. We have given the id. So what is the id here? Warning. And we want to write inside of the this element, so we have to use inner html. Okay, and what we want to write here, you must provide the fruit name. Okay, that's the message we gonna show there. So let's check. So when user don't enter anything and simply click on add to list, so now we can see this message. So now we can give this message a color. So how you can do it, you can simply write a style, and which property we wanna use, color, we can give red. Okay, so when we click on add to list, you will see this message in red color, you must provide the fruit name. Okay, so we have handled this error. So next, what we gonna do next, when user enters some value, so now we want to show the value right here, the message what value he entered, and we gonna show you enter this, right, something like that. So how we can do that, we have to access this paragraph element. So how we can access that, we can simply write else. We have to access this element by using, we can use query selector directly because we have only one tag. So query selector, we can use p tag, right? So inside of p tag we can simply write word inner html, and what we want to write is, we want to write item edit. Okay, let's see how it's working. So let's say banana item added, like that. So we can little more make it more meaningful. So we can concatenation by using plus sign, and what value we want to add, this list of fruit. So list of fruits, so we're gonna see that value. So let's see we put banana item added banana. We can add more style, but for just to understanding purpose, I'm just not going to use any kind of style, but we can make this more attractive. So now, but after adding that thing, we still seeing this in our input box, which I don't want. I want to have this clean. So how we can do it, so let's see. So after that item is added, we can simply write again, access the element again, which is input. We want that empty, so we can add more names. So we can do like this, same line we can add this one, we can just copy and we can write here, paste document dot get element by id fruit name dot value, and we want that to empty. That's it. So let's see how it is working. We add banana, add to list. Now you see, now it's empty. Now we wanna add like we say apple, add to list. Now it is replaced by the new fruit name. So but that's something we don't want. We want to have that previous fruit name here, and we want to add that in our lectional. So what we can do is, we can simply we can add plus. So the plus equal means whatever you have already there, So whatever message is present, keep that message and add this new message. So let's see whatever message we have here. So we want to keep that message. We just want to add a new message right below this. So what we can do is, after adding like any name here, let's say we are giving apple. So after apple is here, we want to add banana. So banana should come out right after that. So how we can do that? We can simply return plus sign. So it's gonna keep the previous message and it's gonna add the new message. But if what we have to do next is, we want that message in the next line. So after that name, we can simply add another tag, which is br tag. So now check our program. So now let's see, we are banana and we add to list. So item added banana. Now we want to use another apple, add to list. Now you can see the apple is added into the next line and it did not replace the old line. So this is how we make our list. So this is how we can use form input elements. So we can take input from the user. So in next video we're going to learn about query string. This is very advanced topic, but just to understand and we complete this input techniques, we have to discuss about query string. So I see you in the next video. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, thank you very much.